Hey guys, it's Kristine. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about budgeting in my bullet journal. So today is June 29th. It is payday. It's my third paycheck for the month of June, and I am excited to get this budget going because we are going out of town next week and I need to make sure that I have enough money in all my categories and make sure all my bills are paid. So anyway, if that is something you are interested in seeing, keep watching. All right. So if you haven't already seen my budget closeout, I'm going to go ahead and link that up above. So this is my my budget spread for the June 29th paycheck. I have my bank account balances right here. In checking, G1 checking, I have $5.77 left. In G1 rent, etc., I have $562.35 left. T-Mobile variable, this is my checking account that carries my variable expenses. There's still some things that are pending, so I'm not sure if this is the correct number, but I put the little squiggle next to it to say like approximately. But I will double check that towards the end of the week. Hopefully my transactions have posted by then, and then I'll just make sure I have enough money for all my sinking funds. Variable expenses, excuse me. So the next one is T-Mobile sinking. It's got $821.56. Santa Saver has $425.06. My emergency fund has $1,403.21. And my Roth IRA has $2,000 contributed for the year 2022. So that's not the actual amount in there. Of course, there have been fluctuations in the market, so I'm just keeping track here of what I've already contributed for the year. For today's paycheck, I got $2,221.97, which is what I was expecting. And this part right here, we're gonna skip for now because I am gonna go down to bills. In my G1 checking, I'm expecting to pay $190 in bills, and I need to make sure that I have enough in my account. And I could just tell because 190 here, and then I'm gonna add 383 there, so that should be fine. Problem comes here where we have $562.35 in the G1 rent, etc. And I'm supposed to add 326. So as you can see, that is not enough. So I'm going to need to add more money to that. My next paycheck will be on July 13th and July 27th. So those two paychecks should be enough to cover my rent for August. So I'm going to go ahead and just budget what I need for this, for these two bills. So we're going to do plus 928. So there's a $39.65 difference. So I'm going to go ahead and round this up, $40. And I know that's not a lot. Let's add $50 to that. So let's go 376 plus 562.35, and yeah, so 376 up here. Okay, so down here we have my variable expenses. This is coming out of the T-Mobile variable account. So I've already put down the amounts that I am planning to put in there. I am going to change some of these numbers and I'll explain as I go along, but I just need to stay at the 1071 on this end. So yeah, let's just get started. So for my work gas, I'm budgeting $70, and for my out of town gas, I'm budgeting $80, so that's a total of $150. I think I'm just gonna go like this, 1071 minus 150. And then for groceries, I'm gonna go ahead and budget 150. And then for household, I am budgeting 150. Household is one of the categories that's going to get a decrease in starting in August. So if you haven't seen my video regarding my projected budget for August to December, I'll go ahead and link that up above. Basically, we're going to do a lot of traveling to watch my daughter play. It's her senior year in school. And so there's going to be a lot of traveling involved, and I needed to pare down a lot of these categories. So household is getting 150 for now. And then later on, I believe I knocked that down to 30. So big drastic change. I am stocking up on stuff. I did stock up on stuff last weekend, but I'm not done yet. So I'm going to go ahead and skip eating out, and I'll explain that in a little bit. So for copays and meds, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep that at 50. I think we're pretty much stocked up. You know what? Let's skip that one too. So for allowance, I'm keeping that at 60. Fund money, I'm going to do 133. So that is minus 60 minus 133. And then uncategorized is going to get 10. And you'll notice I skipped travel. So we have 568 there. If you've watched me already, you know I like to skip around. Yeah, so Santa Saver, going back up here, Santa Saver is going to get 25. I'm trying to get this to 500 before I stop contributing to it. So I've got this paycheck and then my 2 July paychecks, and then I'm done for Santa Saver. And then emergency fund, I'm going to skip that. Roth IRA for now getting 250, but starting in August, that's going to start getting 200 per paycheck. So let's go to sinking funds down here. So for beauty and self-care, I am still contributing $50 to that. I went ahead and canceled my hair appointment, and I'm planning to go to a cheaper or a less expensive hair salon. Still haven't made the appointment just because I'm debating what I want to get done. So $50 for car maintenance. Gifts and giving is going to get 0. It was supposed to get 50, but I'm going to show why. Because down here in clothing, I am a negative $44.20. So I'm going to give that $50, so that'll get me back to the positive, and I'll have like, what, like $5.80 left over, but that's okay. Amazon Prime, which is going to be subscriptions instead of just Amazon, that's going to get $15, and my total is still $165 for this. So for the subscriptions, I am going to go ahead and cancel some of the few streaming services I have, and I'm going to have them on a rotating basis. Not yet though. I think I still have Hulu and Disney going, and then Prime is going to continue till September. So when that comes up for renewal, I'm going to cancel it. And then Netflix is the one that we're just going to keep constant. So like I said, for syncing, I have 165 up here. So far, so good. I know I said I'd go back to this, and I will. Let's go 190 plus 577 plus 150, which is 345. So I'm gonna go ahead and put $345 in here. Let me explain what I'm trying to do. I am trying to free up money for this eating out category because let me just show you what I did. So this is going to be a pretty spendy trip next week. We've already got some things lined up for where we're going to eat. And I went back to my my older spending trackers and kind of saw how much we spent last time. So last time we were at Porto's was like in 2021 and we spent $65. We went and got ramen, I believe in March or May, I forget. And we spent like $93. Cane's was about $35 to $40, Roscoe's $112. Stadium, we spent about $70 each time, if I kept track correctly. We haven't been to the stadium since 2021. Yeah, so it's been a while. The diner that we like to go to, last time we went, we spent $84, and sushi we spent $90. So it is coming up to about $624 in just dining out, which I know is ridiculously expensive, but this is kind of our last hurrah before my budget tightens. I mean, we love to eat out and I'm just gonna have fun with it. I don't know that we'll spend $624, but yeah, so I'm trying to get to that. Right now for eating out, I have $227.34 plus 166, so that's $393. So I want to add $200 to that. So that's where we're at. Going back to this, copays and meds, I'm going to add $50. And I think I'm going to take this travel money and put it in eating out. Yes. Is that terrible? So I'm expecting the hotel stay to be $514.01. That's what they quoted me on the app when I booked it. So we're gonna be fine right there. I was planning on rolling that money over to pay off future expenses in travel. But if I spend money on my card for eating out and I end up overspending, it's going to be sort of a wash. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So 0 there. Let's do it this way. 197. Okay guys, so again, sorry about the lighting. I had to turn the overhead light on because it's getting dark. A little bit dark in here now. I went ahead also and changed this to 200. That's going to be enough to cover this right here. And I think I'm going to, whatever rewards I get in my Bank of America credit card account, I'm just going to go ahead and let that absorb some of the bills. So I am going to go ahead and calculate how much money I have left to allocate to the T-Mobile checking account, which is for my variable expenses. And so I'm starting out with $2,221.97. I'm subtracting that 200 and then the 376 and the 165 and then the 25 and then the $1.97 and then the 250. So that leaves me with $12.04, which is a lot. Okay. So that should add up. So that adds up to $2,221.97. And back down here, we've got the 1204. So what we put here has to add up to 1204. So I've got the 150 for gas and car, the 150 for groceries, the $150 for household, the $50 for copays and meds, $60 for allowance, $133 for fund money, and $10 for uncategorized. So we are budgeting. Oh, that is a lot of money. Is that right? So $501 for eating out. 50 plus 60 plus 133 plus 10. So yeah, this is 1204. So that is a zero-based budget with an inflated eating out category. I'm going to go ahead and show you this right here. So this is the budget sheet that I use to keep track of my variable expenses and sinking funds. And so as you see, we started out with $175.95 for gas and car, and we're adding $150. So my new total will be $325.95, and this should be plenty. And for groceries, we started out with a negative, so we'll go 150 minus 27.30. So for groceries, we have $122.70. Household, we're adding 150. So that's going to be $206.54. Eating out, we start out with $227.34, and we're adding $501. So that is going to be $728.34. You don't have to agree with what I'm doing, but this is what I'm doing because I know myself and I'm planning to spend a lot on eating out, so I want to make sure that I have money for it. So copays and meds, I'm adding $50 to the 22, so that gives me $72. Allowance, I'm putting $60, so then that gives me $60.39. Fund money, I'm adding $133, and this is another category that was in the negative. That is 133 minus 61.84, which equals $71.16. We were talking about going up to the Griffith Observatory again, so I'm going to go ahead and use that money probably for like tickets. My kids want to see a show. My kids and I want to see a show. So for travel, I am not allocating more money to that right now. It's going to get $616.03 for that hotel. And then uncategorized, I probably should have added more money to that, but I only put 10. So 10 minus 9.6. I'm probably going to end up shuffling some of this money to $1,203.42. And I'm just going to subtract the 1204 from that, and we should have $999.42. Okay. So I did end up taking $50 out of the eating out category, putting $40 of that into groceries and the other 10 into uncategorized. So these are my new totals. I'm going to go ahead and do this also. So I do want to say that I talked to my kids, and they know that once the season starts and we're traveling up there for like watching my daughter's games, we're not planning on spending a lot of money. So I already told them about, I told my son about like hotel cooking and eating cheap when we're there. So he's totally prepared for that. And I just want to make sure we have like one last good trip. So this will be like our mini vacation. And obviously we love food, so that is what most of the money is going to be spent on. So for beauty and self-care, I have $235.46. Car maintenance is getting 50, so that's $424.82. Gifts and giving got nothing, so $174.50. I am gonna put money in that in July. So yeah, we should be fine. 50 minus 44.22 is 578. And Amazon Prime, that is 75. So I'm gonna go ahead and total this up. It's $915.56. And then I'm going to subtract the 165, and that should be, and it's not. Okay, so I'm off by 100 somewhere. Okay, 235. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I found it. It was the very first thing. So this should be 335.46. And this is 37 plus 50 is, oops, 74 plus 50 is 24. Carry the 1 is 100. So that should be fine. All the other ones should be fine. So plus 424.82 plus 174.50 plus 5.78 plus 75. So my new total is 10, 1, 5, 56. And then subtract the 165 and we get 850.56. All right, so those check out. All right, so this is my budget for paycheck number 3 in the month of June. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below if you would have done things differently. I'm sure you would have. Please try to be nice. I hope you guys have a great week, a great weekend, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.